My name is Benjamin Von Wong. I am a visual engineer and a photographer. Photography was just one of those hobbies that I stumbled upon one day as I was working in a mine in Winnemucca, Nevada. And I looked up at the stars and said, hey, those are pretty. Why not try out photography? And that's how the journey just began from there. I never picked up a camera thinking that this was going to be what I would do for a living. It was just, I'm looking for something new, something enjoyable, something fun. Let's give it a shot. And somehow it just stuck with me. I've done lots of crazy projects, from shooting people underwater in a shipwreck, suspending them off skyscrapers. All these projects are great fun. Each one is completely unique from another, and that's what I like, the diversity. It just is surreal, maybe, fantastic, different, eye-catching. It looks like a combination of an illustration and reality, and when people look at my work, they don't know what is real and what is fake. And I particularly love that. The good thing about what I do is that it's always weird and different. So the only people that come to hire me are the people that want weird and different. The concept behind these images is fairly simple. I just wanted to capture some kind of a superhero thing. The first idea would be some kind of a superhuman guy character just running around with papers flying everywhere. We got some motion blurs, we have an action shot. It's going to be fairly simple and straightforward. And then the second, which is going to use a combination of inks and just camera tricking to simply create a shot in which it looks like I'm teleporting through a portal in some way, shape, or form. To create the work that I do, there are very few critical pieces of the puzzle that I need. One is obviously the camera. I need some flashes so that I can control the lighting on my subjects. I have a laptop, which I travel around with everywhere, as well as a Wacom tablet, just for the post-production part of things. I think as a creative, you just need to think out of the box. You need to figure out how to use whatever tools you have available to you. And then from that point forward, you just let your creativity roll. Over time, I have managed to create a community of individuals who enjoy following the work that I do. It was amazing to be able to share the process of the photos and how important that process was. And if social media didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be doing photography, because what is important to me is not just the creating of work, but the sharing of the work. I once showed my work to a pretty big photographer by the name of Jarvis. He told me that I need to figure out what is the one thing that I can do in the world that nobody else can do. I sat on that question for a while and I couldn't quite figure it out, because I'm not the best photographer, I'm not the best editor, I'm not the best at lighting, I'm not the best at really any one single thing. And I came up with a very simple answer. The only thing that I will ever be the best at being, that nobody else can be, is being myself. It's about finding all of these things that make you unique and packaging it into a really marketable way. People aren't hiring a photographer when they hire me. They're not hiring a visual artist when they're hiring me. They're hiring Von Wong because I'm me and there's no other me. If I had one piece of advice to give to people, is to remember that being an artist is going to be hard work. It's never going to be easy. If you aren't passionate about it, if you don't love it, if you're not willing to go to the ends of the earth to make it work, there's someone else that's going to.